maybe you know the situation that your life is out of control, that you have the feeling that everything is going on but without you. In Switzerland we say that we lose the connection from the feet to the ground. I don't know if you know that also in your language, in English. But I would like to share some ideas with you how you can connect yourself with you, that you have a better feeling with yourself and that the anxiety goes down and you can feel the ground with your feet and you can feel yourself a little bit better. My name is Nadja. I'm a psychotherapist and Feldenkrais practitioner, and I would like to share some of my wisdom with you. First, I would like to tell you in some few words how it works with this body-mind connection, and then in the second part I would like to do some exercises with you that you can do at home very easily for yourself, and you can feel how it works and which exercises works well for you and which you can use, that you can feel better in this situation. Situations could be that you lose your girlfriend or your boyfriend, or you have a conflict in family that gives you the feeling that you haven't any control. Or it could also be the actual situation with the pandemic that we have with the coronavirus around the world. I would like to explain you some ways how you can influence you and your well-being. I hope you can read it from the video. I wrote here mind and here body. Mind, that means everything that you are thinking in your mind and also the feelings that you have. And those things, they have a connection to your body. Your body reacts on what you think. And also the body and the reactions in the body, they influence what you think. I would like to make a little exercise with you. Imagine that you have a lemon, a very nice yellow lemon, and then you cut it, and then you take some bits of the lemon in your mouth. And if you can really imagine that, maybe you can also feel what it makes, this imagination in your mouth, that there is maybe more of this water in this mouth, or maybe you can see that you aren't smiling anymore, that you make a face like this because it's so acid. That could be. And that is what I would like to explain to you, that the mind, it was only imagination, there is no lemon. You can't see any lemon, it's only in your mind. That what you think and what you feel affects your body. And also, for example, when you are tired or when you don't feel very well, when you feel sad, for example, then that affects also your mind and your things that you are thinking of. For example, you can't feel sad and the sadness and make things like what I'm doing now. It's not possible, you can try it. So, what I would like to say to you, that when you are feeling insecure, when you are feeling not well, when you think that you can't feel yourself and you haven't got any control because the life is going on outside, and you think you have to do what everybody says, and you don't feel safe, that you can use this one for you with some exercises. When you're feeling very, very insecure, it's very difficult to think positive, because many people say, well, you only have to think positive and then everything goes right. And that's not so easy, because when you have emotions and they raise and they are very up, then it's quite not possible to think positive in this moment. But what I would like to tell you is a way through the body how you can influence those feelings through your body, that you have got other emotions or a little bit less of those negative emotions that you're feeling maybe right now, and to rise up to feelings of well-being. Now the first exercise that I would like to make with you. It's an exercise when you don't feel the connection between you and your feelings and your body. That's a very good exercise to do, that you can feel yourself and that you can feel the connection with yourself, with your body. First, you go down on your back and up on the front side, like this. On the front side, and then outside, and on the inside, and otherwise back and front. You can also do here, clap over the knees. And then you can do the same with the arms. On the outside you go up and you go down on the inside. Outside up and inside down. The other arm. Outside up, inside down. Outside up, inside down. You can also go down here in front. And then shake everything a little bit. And how do you feel now? The second exercise that I would like to share with you is, if you don't feel a very good connection with your feet on the ground, for example, then that could be a very nice exercise for you. And also, when you are feeling angry, or when you are feeling sad, or when you haven't got energy and you'd like to have a little bit more energy, or you have enough energy or too much energy, you can use also this exercise. Maybe be a little bit careful if you have neighbors. So maybe you can use this exercise when you step up, when you have steps to go up. You can use it, for example, also in your daily life. This exercise is the following one. And you can go with your presence to your feet. That's the first thing. The second thing, that you can also improve the connection to your ground with your feet, is the following thing. It's that one. Or that one. That will make you feeling very easy and with many energy. And also in your face you will see that you are more happy after this exercise than before. If you want, you can also play your favorite song or listen to the radio and make this exercise. The third exercise that I would like to share with you is very important for your balance, for your inner and the outer balance. And you can do it like this, that you go up and then you go down and back on your heel, that you always have this movement here. I will show it in this way also. You go up and then you go back on your heel. And it's very important that you notice that you breathe and you don't stop breathing while you're making this movement. That's very important for your balance. For the next exercise, you need some things that you have at home. Well, you can see here I have got some things, some different things, but what it's very important that you look that you can't hurt yourself with those things. That's very important. And that you look that they are safe, that you can't lose your balance if you explore that things with your feet. That's very important for your safety, huh? Then you can try with one feet, just choose one of your feet, and then with one feet you can explore those things you have with your feet, and you can play with your feet and with those things you've got, to look how does it feel? How does it feel in front of your feet or back? And what is the difference between those things when you explore them? How does it feel? You have this tennis ball, for example. Or how does it feel if you have a stick like this? What can you do with a stick? You can make different things with it. And explore it with different parts of your feet. And then you can compare, after some minutes, compare your feet. And I think you will notice that the feet will feel differently. One will feel bigger or flatter. Just look what happens if you do that. And if you don't have any things like that at home to try, or you don't want to make a mess when you're at home, you can just try to walk in slow motion. And when you walk in slow motion, you can explore and you can look inside you and feel what you are doing with your feet. What does your heel when it touches the ground? And how do you shift the weight from one foot to the other? You can explore those things. And what is the difference between walking with the right foot and the left foot? And then you can do the same when you walk in the other direction, when you walk backwards. It's just walking backwards, but it's so differently also with the balance. You will notice that. And this is also a very good exercise when you would like to change your perspective. You will notice that it's just walking in one direction and walking backwards. And it's so different, and it's also very different if you walk backwards, because you've got a completely different perspective. and you get a different perspective and you can train your balance. So enjoy it and play. For the following exercise, I invite you that you sit down in a nice way, that you are feeling comfortable. And then I would like to invite you to make an inner picture of your feet. And just take one of your feet and decide to do the exercise with one of your feet first, and then compare the two sides, and then you can change and do the same with the other foot. Exactly. And then first you can explore a little bit your feet, how the muscles and the bones, where are muscles, where is it feeling, how is it feeling, and in which direction, for example, you can move your toes. You can make little circles, for example. And always with a question, in which direction goes very easily, and in which direction not so easy. Not to judge, only to explore, to know it, that you can make your own picture in your mind in this way from my right foot. And then you can explore also the different joints you have. And also the heel. Hold the heel and look, how does it feel, for example. And the joints, how you can move them. And look what your other foot would like, if he would like that you hold him only, and to give him a little bit of your attention, to say to him, hey, thank you very much that you are here, that you are moving me from one point to the other, that I can stand up, that I can balance. It's very important, and that you can feel otherwise, and you can feel better the ground. And you can do this exercise for half an hour or an hour if you would like to, or only just some minutes. That's up to you. And then you can get up, stand on your feet, or only to compare it like this, like me now sitting, and compare what's the difference. Does one foot feels more free or more flat on the ground, or bigger than the other one, or warmer, hotter than the other one? Just look what happens if you do that. For the next part, you can lie down and look that you're feeling quite good. Maybe not in your bed because it's a little bit too soft, but on the ground, for example, or also if you are in the nature, you can lie down in the grass, for example, or in the sand where you are. It doesn't matter. And the most important thing from this exercise is when you feel the ground, then you feel also safe. The safety from the ground, to feel that can relax our body more. That means that you can look, if you're lying down, maybe you know the body scan, that you scan the whole part of your body without saying that's good or that's bad or that's nice or that's not nice, only to scan it. And when you scan it, you can scan now not the whole body, but where you have the contact to your side, to the ground. And if you feel the contact to the ground, your muscles can relax a little bit more. And when they relax a little bit more, you can notice more the contact to the floor. That's the thing from this exercise. So you can go to your feet and then feel where the contact from your heel to the ground is, and then the whole body up until the head, and also there you can feel where you have the connection to the ground. That's the first part. And then you can connect this part with your breathing. For example, you can take your hands and put it here on your belly. And then when you breathe, you can notice that also your hands move a little bit up and down when you breathe in and out. That's one part that can relax you a little bit more. Then the other part is that you can also imagine yourself that when you breathe in through your feet up until the highest point of your head, and then from there you breathe out through your feet. You breathe in through your feet and then out downwards otherwise. And that's also a very good exercise to give you a little bit more ground and to let everything go that you don't need, the muscles, that they can relax more. That's one thing. Or maybe it's easier for you that you can imagine to breathe in here from the upper head, and then when you breathe out through your feet. Try it. And maybe you need also a little bit of music, relaxing music when you do that. And if you go to sleep, that doesn't matter. That only means that you are very, very relaxed. So enjoy it. Well, now I would like to tell you the last exercise for today. And it's quite the same exercise like before when I was lying down, but sometimes you haven't got the possibility to lie down anywhere. And so I would like to tell you an exercise where you use only a flat part so you can stand up. And take the connection that you had before on the floor with your backside of your body. You can have the same when you are standing right very near from a wall. And if you need a little bit more connection or feeling of your feet and also of your upper body, you can do it like that. I will show you. You can do it like that. It's a fitness exercise as well, if you would like to do it. And you can notice your feet on the ground, and it's very important that you have here like 90 degrees, like when you are sitting on a chair. So we'll notice here very well, also if you do it for some minutes. And you can also here feel the connection on your back. And that it's very important because it tells your body, tells your brain in this moment, oh, I have connection, I feel safe, I feel really safe. And that's the most important thing, that you can generate another well-being in this moment. Well, I hope that you enjoyed those exercises and that they helped you that you can feel now, and you're feeling now better. And I'm really interested in your feedback. If you'd like to write me, and if you liked the video, then I would like you to post that, to share that with your friends. And well, on my homepage I've got some information, but only in German. So maybe if you would like to have a one-to-one coaching or something like that, you can just write me an email and then we will see what we can do. Thank you very much for your attention, and all the best for you.